you like coffee, serious business, entertainment, jokes, and giveaways, follow our partners at SubaruSteve.com, one of the hottest live shows in the Hampton Roads. I mean, who doesn't like to win free stuff? Alright guys, so there's a Subaru, but wait, there's more. There's another Subaru, and then there's me. What's up? Yash here. Smash that subscribe button as usual. Turn those notifications on. We're coming at you guys with a brand new fresh video. This is not as serious. This was just something on the fly. I'm going to talk to two of my friends there who are Subaru enthusiasts. I didn't bring my Subaru out today because I was driving it all day. So we're going to hop right into it. They're going to talk about their cars and why they chose Subaru. All right, guys. So here we go. We're at the Subaru meet spot. There's not too many folks here, unfortunately, this time. But I'm here with
Ron, Creighton.
And they're both two awesome guys who are in the Subaru. This guy's actually a veteran of the Subaru family here. You want to talk a little bit there?
Yeah, I guess I'm the probably the oldest Subaru dork in Hampton Roads. I got my car in April of 2003, and I've been kind of sort of the leader of the Hampton Roads Subaru people for that time. And I think I'm the oldest, generally the oldest Subaru owner. But I don't really let that stop me because I still hang out with these young guys and show them what's up. And I've had this car for 16, 17 years, and it has almost 300,000 miles on the odometer. And
original miles?
Yeah. I got it April 2003 at RK Subaru. It had 7 miles on the odometer, and since then it's had just about everything you can do to it done. On motor number 2. Because I wanted to swap out and get a built motor like all the cool kids do, and I'm on transmission number 2, only because once again I wanted to swap out and get something cool like all the cool kids do. So I have a PPG 5-speed, and I think about the only stock part that's still left in my car is the starter. Everything else has been swapped out. It's pretty much a good how-to of what not to do to your Subaru. You just keep it stock. But me, I've done absolutely everything: the motor, all the suspension, all of the drivetrain. There really isn't much I haven't done to my car, at least once, if not 2 or 3 times, because I'm on tune number 5 or 6, turbo. I've swapped that out about 3 or 4 times, and it's been pretty reliable. The only actual problem I've had that I haven't caused myself, because I've caused quite a few problems myself, is the alternator went out about 2 months ago, and was leaving work, and a horrendous sound came from underneath the hood, and I said, well, the power steering pump is relatively new, and the AC is relatively new, because I had my AC redone last year for $1,400. And the only thing that was left was the alternator. So I went to a local shop, and they found one back in a bucket full of rusty water, and they said, we can bolt this up and see if it works. And I said, okay. And $80 later, I was on the road in like 10 minutes. So everything has been swapped out. I can't think of anything that I would want to swap out now that I haven't already done. I think the only thing that's in the plan now is to get the entire car repainted, and that's kind of my loose plan. Also, another one I have plans is probably to put a bigger turbo on it. I'd like to make 400 of the wheels just to impress the ladies. Right now it's got 370 to the wheels, and I don't use 370, but I'd like to at least get 400 to say I hit 400, because I think the motor will take it. At least I hope the motor will take it, because this has one of the longest lasting built motors of all time. I think I've got over 100,000 miles on this built motor, which is pretty rare, because usually most people will get a built motor, they'll do more horsepower than they need, and then they end up breaking the ding dong thing because they get into the throttle too much. But I drive pretty much like a grandma, and I get really excited when I see 2 PSI, and then I start to back off, and that's probably one of the reasons why my motor has lasted. Not because I got some special bougie motor or anything, but I don't know what to say other than if you don't step on the go pedal too much, your motor will probably last 100,000 miles.
What's so funny?
He's a character.
Do you have things to say about your car?
I have some things, but I don't have the performance things to say about my car.
Well, you have some beauty over here, but before we get to yours, let's take a walk around here. So this is 300,000 miles, guys, and it's very, very pristine. He's about to pop the hood for us here, actually.
Hood popping, watch out.
Oh no. Here we go.
I don't know what this looks like because I haven't opened this up in a while.
So it's a surprise for him too.
It may be struggling.
Oh, and look at that. No difficulties here.
With the struts? Those are some grip speed janks.
That's you got the luxury life there, my guy.
Well, I happen to know Justin Grimm, the guy that owns the company, and I called him up and I said, hey, send me some hood straps and send me this alternator cover for free right now or I'll kill you. And,
no!
He basically said yes.
This is what I need right here in my life.
And that's the Crawford air oil separator. I got that for free 99 from
Yeah.
Crawford. They had a Facebook contest and I entered, and some random like media guy from Crawford was like, yeah, you're the winner. And then I was like, well, tell Cord I said hey. And he's like, how do you know who Cord is? I'm like, well, I visited Crawford Performance when they were like 2 people in a little closet in San Diego, and now they're all big and bougie and stuff. I got a front mounts, and I have a turbo from a company called BCP out of Detroit. I got Killer Bee headers and Grimspeed hoses, of course, and a Grimspeed lightweight pull. I got a lot of Grimspeed stuff on here. What's up?
Sponsored? I don't know.
And well, sort of. I just know Justin and I have naked pictures of him, and I'm like, hey, give me some free stuff or the naked pictures are going online.
Ooh, whoa.
And then the other thing I have a whole lot of is Cartboy stuff. I got a tie down. There's the pitch mount back there. Everything that Cartboy makes for the suspension is on my car. I got some IAG fuel rails, and I'm not sure whose TGV deletes those are. Those are either IAG or ones that I did like 10 years ago. I can't really remember. And
If you remember something from 10 years ago, you're good, because I can't.
Yeah, I did a lot of this. Some of the work was
5 minutes ago.
Oof.
a lot of it was done when I was bored in the military, and I just said, well, let's do some stuff. And I have an old APS hard inlet. Those are like super rare. I could probably sell that on eBay for like $7.
I was looking for a large number and you just said $7.
Because ain't nobody got the APS hard inlet anymore, because they came out with products for Subaru about 10 years ago, and they were the choicest products, and you paid absolute bank for them, but there was no problems. There was no problems, but I don't know what the heck happened to them. And I got I think I'm on radiator number 3. I had some problems. I bought one of those janky janks, and it sprung a leak, and you know, it is what it is. And I got me a nice red top, and I got the purple fluid because that's cool. I have a Fortunato 510s, which those are the step up in baller status from their normal 500s, and they're super adjustable. I put them on the car. I had it aligned, and I think I've got like 3 clicks in each, and I've never touched them. And I've raised it up and lowered it down just for the fun of it, and now I'm kind of at a moderate height. And the motor is a hybrid motor. I got JE pistons, so it's a 2.5 hybrid, and it has ported heads I got from Androtech Automotive, and they did the motor, and we swapped it out in a day, and then it was tuned by...
This is what I mean by he's a veteran. I'm just saying he's a veteran.
Product placement.
Product placement, Coca-Cola.
Yeah, I'm sponsored by Coca-Cola. Of course, the Cherry Zero. I think it was tuned by All Aspects in Chesapeake by Keenan, and it made 370. And before that, I think it made 350 because I had a Blausch 16G XTR on here. Because I think Keenan has tuned it twice. And then it's been tuned by Mach 5, it's been tuned by Germain at Turbo Excess. Holla, Turbo Excess! And it was
the placement here.
And it was tuned by Clark when I was out in San Diego and I was in the military, and that was on the I can't even remember the ECU I had. Ecutech. This was before, it was before Cobb. And then eventually I ended up getting, I had all the flavors of access ports. I even sent my ECU into Cobb when they had the access ECU. Then I did version 1, version 2, and version 3, and I ended up getting that from Trey Cobb himself right before he sold the company, and now he's doing coffee and some other stuff. And I have a PPG transmission. That PPG transmission probably has 200,000 miles on it. and it sounds stock. It's a helical cut box, so it doesn't make any noise. Other than inside the car, you can tell it's a little noisier than a normal car, but you can't hear it outside at all. And it'll hold all the power. I think they're rated at like 400 or 500, something like that. But I've got 200,000 miles on it, and it hasn't given me a lick of problems. I just keep putting the purple stuff in there, or the blue stuff, the Redline lightweight shockproof, and it doesn't have any problems. And I got a lightweight drive shaft. Local guy made me a lightweight drive shaft, and if you come onto the rear, you're gonna see some money right here.
Hey, look, there's a Subaru coming in.
Subaru, it's a station wagon. These are janky. Now take a look at that rear diff.
Oh, let's see if it captures it. Hold on.
I need to clean it. It's a little scroty. It had a little leak. That's a Androtech made some custom belay, as I like to say. Belay R160 differential covers, and I think they made some for the R180 as well. And I did a deal with a friend of mine, and there's a Cusco 1.5 way.
And this guy does that.
Differential in there. So this is definitely one of those cars that the pieces are worth more than the whole car. So if I was ever getting in an accident, the first thing I'd have to do is buy it back and part it out, because the differentials, those things are super crazy expensive. And of course the transmission's worth several $1,000s. And my buddy Cart Boy hooked me up in a good / terrible way. I was joking with him about his brackets that will allow you to put the 2 pots on my model year car, and he sent me the brake adapters, which is super generous because I think they're a couple $100. And I was like, thanks, now I got to buy those, and then I have to buy the fronts. So his very generous gift ended up costing me like $1,000.
Oof!
And those are the Mach 5 wheels from Mach 5 up in Fairfax. I probably got the city wrong, but it's somewhere in the DC area. And I got a couple years on them, so they're a little dingy, but I like those because they're 5 spokes. You can clean them wearing boxing gloves, and they weigh like 16 pounds or something ridiculous. So they're super lightweight, and they're super easy to clean, and I like the look of them. And I think that's about everything with my car. I haven't messed with the inside at all.
And this is a 2004?
Yes. I got it very early in the 2003 year, and just a lot of, over the time, there's a whole lot of money in here, but my idea was if I throw a couple hundred, couple thousand into it every year, then I won't have to buy another car and be stuck with a $600 a month car payment.
There you go.
I'm good with it, and my wife has been getting new cars, and she now has a 2019 Ascent, and she's happy with that. And I think maybe when the Ascent is paid off is when I'll finally possibly get something new. But I'm not sure that I'm allowed at this point, because everybody knows me for my Wagon, and I don't think I would be able to sell this. And here's the one custom part I don't think that we took a look at. This may give you a hint.
I think we can see that well. Hopefully it comes out.
That is something that Cart Boy made for me with the Unabomber emblem, because on the Nasiok forum they know me as the Unabomber.
Well, there you go.
So,
and there any shout outs you'd like to give before we cut that one?
No, not really. I mean, I've talked to thousands of people all over the United States, overseas when I was in the Navy. There was people I got to meet in Scotland. There was Subarus on the pier waiting for me in France, in Greece, in Israel. And because of the internet and posting a lot of people were pretty happy with my postings, and I got to meet a lot of people. Went to meets all throughout the United States, in Indiana, Florida, Northern Virginia, Boston, San Diego, in Phoenix, and it's been a lot of fun. I've met a lot of really fun people. And tomorrow at my house I'm hosting about 6 old Subaru dorks from Hampton Roads, which none of the locals know because they've all moved on to different cars. But I've been friends with them for 15 years. We all go to each other's weddings, funerals, christenings, bar mitzvahs, etc. And it's not so much about the car and what you do, although we do talk about, you know, hey, I got some new wheels and everyone's happy and happy for you. But it's more about, you know, I need a new job, my daughter just turned 12, and that sort of thing. And it's not so much about the cars, it's just the cars is a reason for us to talk to each other like really decent humans, and we help each other out, and we're super friendly. And the only thing that we really have to hold us all together is the cars. And after a while, once you stop talking about the cars and start talking about life, the cars aren't even part of the problem or part of the issue, and you just talk about each other and your life and how your life is going, and jobs and wives and kids and etc. And that's the beauty of it. It's not really about the car. I mean, this is the car, and if it gets wrecked tomorrow, I'll be super sad.
Well, let's not jinx that, sir. Let's not jinx that.
She got many years. I don't think I'm going to be able to have an accident. And oh, my eBay strut bar.
Okay, on that note, we are done. What's up, guys? Again, smash that subscribe button. I hope you guys enjoyed all the information that you just got today from this one Subaru owner. I was expecting to throw in two at the same time, but I didn't want to make a really lengthy video. Hopefully this one was not too lengthy and it kept you guys' attention. If you want to see the next video, which is going to be completely awesome, I can guarantee awesome, you're going to have to smash that like button, make sure you're subscribed, turn those notifications on. Hopefully notifications still work. He throws up a peace sign. He's hyping it up. He's ready for this episode. Like, we're going to film it, but if you guys want to see it, you got to show some comments down below. So like, share, comment, subscribe, join our Discord. We're out.